Hey guys, this is Juan here, and today I'm gonna answer the question of is Wix good for blogging? And I know that many of you are looking for the best blogging platform or the best website builder. So I wanna use my experience and I wanna show you exactly what the Wix blog has so you can decide for yourself if you wanna use it or not. Okay, so let's go over to my computer so I can show you exactly what the Wix blog has. So first, I want to create a new website, okay? And I can start with a blog template, which means that the blog will already be installed in the website, okay? But I don't want to do it. I want to show you from the beginning. If you are creating another website, then maybe that is not only a blog, then and you want to add a blog, then I want to show you how you can do that, okay? So for this example, let's just create a designer template. Let's choose the editor, okay? And let's pick this template, for example. And I hope it doesn't have the Wix blog already in it. I'm not sure. Yeah, it doesn't. All right, so great. Now, if you want to add a blog to your website, what you need to do is click this button that says Start Blogging. Okay, click on it and click Add Now. Now it's gonna load up and add all the components of a blog to your website, including all the pages needed. And you can decide if you want to add only a Wix blog or a Wix blog and a members area. So if you are thinking about creating a website that is like a social media website, or you want to create a community, then you can create member pages around your blog. Okay, so maybe you can let other people blog as well and comment and discuss different stuff. Okay, so but in this example I'm gonna add only the Wix blog. Click next. Alright, so you see it created a new page called blog, and you have under it you have the blog page and the post page. Okay, so you can customize how the blog page itself looks and how the posts themselves look. Okay, so right now we are on the blog page, and you see we have a blog feed in here. Okay, you can customize it, but I'm going to show you that later. So first you can click on that, and we're going to start with the blog manager. Okay, so let's click on manage posts, and it's going to transfer you to the blog manager or dashboard. Okay, excuse me. So in here you can create a new post by clicking on this button, or you can edit existing post by clicking edit near each post that you want to edit. You can click on the three dots in here. You can duplicate a post, so this is great if you want to create a similar post around a similar topic and you want to use some of the content of the previous post. And I don't recommend you use exactly the same words, but you can use some of the content and change the wording a little bit, and it's a great time saver. You can revert a post back to draft. So let's say you want to edit a certain post and you don't want it to be published at the moment, then you can click revert to draft. You can turn off commenting for a certain blog if you see fit, and you can delete it, obviously. Over here you got the author's name. Okay, so every time you write a blog, it will a post, it will have your author name, so you can change it to whatever you want. I recommend you use your domain name, or if you want to use your own name, that's great as well. You can switch between the different sections. So published, these are posts that are already published. You can go to the drafts if you have any, to the scheduled ones. So this is great. You can schedule posts to the future, and it keeps you consistent. And you can even go to the trash. Okay. Next, you've got the categories. Okay, you can create different categories for your posts, for your blog, and I recommend you do that because it's really important for first of all, for the user. It will be easier for them to find what they are looking for. And secondly, it helps Google understand your content better. So if you have several posts under a certain category, Google understands the topic of those posts much better than if it were just scattered without any category. So you can click on new category in here, and you can give it a name. You can change the URL, okay? And I just recommend you use everything the same. So let's say I want to talk about business. I'm going to just do business in all of them, okay? And it auto-populates in here. You can change it, but I recommend you leave it as it is. Give it a description, okay? And this is actually found on Google, so put some important keywords in here. So let's say I want to rank for the keyword business, then putting business everywhere in here will help me rank on Google, okay? And in the description as well. Now let's get back to the posts, and I want to show you how you can create a new post, edit it. Oh, before that, I want to go to the three dots on the top, and you've got three options in here. You've got the blog analytics, the blog settings. You've got the analytics, and you've got the import WordPress posts. So if you had maybe a WordPress blog, you can import your post just by clicking that button, and it's a huge time saver, okay? So you don't have to go and copy all the content and transfer it to Wix. You can just import it straight to Wix, which is amazing in my eyes. The analytics, you can see, well, it explains itself. You can see everything that happens on your blog, and it's really important that you track it, that you see how many people are viewing your posts. And you've got the blog settings. So when you click on the blog settings, there are two options in here. There are accelerated mobile pages option, okay? So I recommend you toggle it on, because that will mean your blog will load faster on mobile, and that helps you in terms of user experience and SEO, okay? So turn it on. You can turn the schema as well. You have to upload your logo, okay? So upload your logo and then enable the schema. So again, this improves SEO by letting Google understand. Let me just read it for you. Schema boosts SEO by improving the way search engines read and represent your blog info in search results. So they can use your posts or your content to put it on what is called rich snippets, okay? So I don't want to go too deep into it. I recommend you just turn it on, and it will help you rank on Google, okay? So let's create a new post. And here we have the blog word editor, okay? And first of all, you can add a title in here, and this is automatically tagged with a H1 meta tag, okay? So put your most important keywords in the title, and then you can start writing your blog. And you can see you have several options in the bottom in here, or you can do it from here, okay, from the plus button. And the options are to add an image, okay? So you can click on that, and you can either upload your media. Yeah, thank you. You can use media from Wix, okay? So these are free stock images from Wix itself. You can use paid images from Shutterstock, or you can use free images from Unsplash. And Unsplash has got some really good images, so this is great. This wasn't available a while ago, so they added it recently. So I want to add this image, for example. There you go. I can resize it as much as I want. That's also new. They add 4 sizes in the beginning. Now you can resize it by dragging, which is a lot easier. You can place it in different places, so you can put the text in here or in the other side, or you can center the image. You can link it, okay? You can place a link in here. You can open it in a new tab and add a no follow tag for it if you need to. You can change the image itself in the photo studio. Okay, so if you want to edit a little bit, you can add maybe text, okay, over the image, which is great. Next, you've got the settings. So you can insert a caption below the image describing the image. You can write the alt text, which is for the visually impaired, and it also helps you in SEO, so put some keywords in there, and you can put the link in here as well. You can change the image in here, or you can delete it. Okay, next you've got galleries. Okay, so you can add several images and as a gallery. Okay, so let me show you how it looks. Let's add it to the page, and you can see it groups them together. Okay, next you've got videos. So you can either upload your own video, or you can embed your YouTube videos by just adding your link in here. And adding your YouTube videos is great because it doesn't take any storage space, so you can add as many YouTube videos as you want. So I recommend you use YouTube to upload your videos, and even if you don't want to use YouTube to market or anything, you can unlist your videos on YouTube and just place the link in here, so you don't have to use Wix's storage space. Okay, so you don't have any limits. You got a divider you can add. You can add HTML code if you need to. Okay, and obviously you've got the text. So the text itself can be edited by double clicking. You can bolden it, you can change it to italic, you can underline it, change the color, and you got 3 different sizes for the text. You got the TT, which is the normal text, and you've got 2 heading tags. So you got the T1 and the T2, and the T1 is like the H2 meta tag. Okay, so it's not the most important title of a page, it's like the subtitle. And then you got the T2, which is the H3, which is under the H2. Okay, so it's to organize, to make your headlines. So adding 1, adding 2, and adding 3. Use it for your keywords as well. Put your second most important keywords in your H2 and your third most important in the H3. You can add quotes. So let's say I was quoting this, I can change it to a quote, and it adds like this on the side. What else? You can change the direction, obviously, of the text, so from left to right or right to left or center. You can create bullet points or number lists. You can change the spacing of the lines. Okay, so let's remove the yeah, there we go. So now I want to change the spacing. I can change it to 2.5, and just like a word editor, it's the same. Okay, you can add hyperlinks in here, and again you can open them in a new tab or add a nofollow tag if you need to. Another very important thing is your post settings. So a big concern that people had with Wix is its SEO capabilities, and it was considered that with Wix you can't rank on Google, and Wix really made an effort in that field, and they improved a lot. So when you click on the post settings, you can first decide who the author of the post is. So maybe you have several writers for your blog or a community again. You can add an excerpt. So this will show up in your Wix feed, in your blog feed, so to attract readers. So put something interesting in here. You can change the cover image, so this will show up in the feed. okay? By default, Wix takes the first image on the page and puts it as a cover image, so you can change it. You can decide if you want to display the cover image or not. You can decide if you want to feature this this post or not. Next, you got the categories, so categorize your post. This is important for SEO and user experience, as I said before. You are limited to 10 categories max, okay? Another thing is you can categorize posts to 2 different categories or more. So let's say you've got similar topics and a post overlaps 2 categories, you can place it in both, okay? And then you've got the SEO features. So you've got the URL of the post, okay? So use your keywords in here, or I usually leave the title in here, but I can shorten it a little bit to create to target certain keywords. You got a title on search engine. So let me show you how it looks, okay? So let's say this blog is about motorcycles. I'm sorry if I'm wrong. Motorcycles. And let's say this is the title, and the description says best motorcycles. How do you write motorcycle? Let me just search it for a moment. Motorcycle. Yeah, I was mistaken. So best motorcycles. And then you can see that Wix shows a preview of how it looks on Google, okay? Which is really cool in my eyes. Then you can save it, or you can save and publish the post immediately. Let's discard it. And then you can either publish the post or schedule it for later, okay? Or you can save it as a draft if you don't want to post it immediately and you want to keep working on it in the future. You can save it as a draft, and you can go back to it in the blog manager in here, okay? So in draft, sorry. Here you can see the post we just edited. I don't know why it added 2 posts, but whatever. You can get back to it and keep working from where you left off, okay? Now let's talk more about the customization of your feed and your post pages. So this is your feed right now, okay? And you can click on settings, sorry. And in here you can go to settings, and a cool thing is people can subscribe to your blog by clicking on the sign up button in the top in here, and it means they will be able to receive notifications each time you release a new blog post, okay? So this is great. I will turn it on, obviously. This is automatic, okay? Next, you've got the display, okay? So if you want to show how many views the post has, how many likes it has, and different stuff in here, like the author name. So if I don't want to have the like counter in here, the comments counter, views counter, I can remove it if I choose to. If you go to the blog menu, you can decide if you want to show a blog menu or not, okay? So these are the categories labels, the search box, which is that, okay? So this is also great. People can search for a certain post if they want to get back to it, okay? Oh, sorry. What else? The login and sign up button, okay? So if you don't want it to show, you can hide it. Next, you've got the layouts, okay? So right now it's side-by-side layout. You can change it to magazine layout, which is really cool. You can change it to tiled, okay? Postcard, and you get the point, okay? And also you can change, this is the all feed, okay, so this is a feed of all your posts. You can change it, you can change the different category feeds layout, okay. Next you've got the design. So you got the design of the blog menu itself. So right now you can change the font if you want to, the font color for clicked and hover, okay. So let me show you how it looks. Yeah, so you see when I hover over the blog post, it turns to yellow, so I can change that if I want to. And by the way, this was the preview mode, so you can see how your website looks on live, okay. So if I do it right now, it does nothing. So let's get back to it. So you can change it to any color you want. You can add every color in here. Yeah, just customize the fonts, the colors, okay. Next you've got add-ons. So add-ons are custom feeds, recent post feed, a members page, again if you want to create a community or like a social media. And you can add your RSS button, which helps people again receive notifications each time you release a new blog post. And some platforms also use your RSS feed to automatically post what you're posting on your blog, okay. So let's not get into it right now, but if you understand it, then you can do that as well. And you've got support, so you've got a blog community if you want to go and read more about the blog or anything else. Wix has got a really massive knowledge base. Next I want to touch the blog pages. All right, this is the add blog elements again. Yeah, custom feeds, recent posts. Okay, so I'll show you that. Let's go to the post pages. So this is an individual post, but all your post pages kind of look the same, okay. So you can change different stuff in here. So you click on settings, and you can change the display, okay. So if you don't want to show the author name, again same as the feed, but on each blog post, okay. So more individual to each blog post. You can change the menu in here, again same things, okay. The display of your social sharing. So on the bottom in here you have social sharing buttons to Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and a link that people can copy to share it by themselves. And I wish Wix would have added a little bit more customization for me to add more social sharing buttons, but they only offer these ones. They also offer the pin it button on images, okay. So when people hover over your image, they can save it to Pinterest. Let's see what next. So I've covered that. Recent posts and comments. So if you want recent posts to show underneath in here, okay, so recent posts. And if you want comments to show, you can toggle that on or off. Next you've got the design, again colors, background, fonts, yeah, so you get the point, okay. So you understand how it works. So you can also add hashtags in here, so people can find your content much easier. You have the view counter, so each time someone visits your post, it goes up. A like counter for people to like automatically. You got these 3 dots, so people can click on it, and if they want to follow or unfollow a post, they can click on that. You can also edit your blog from the live site. So if you're on your live site, you can click on edit. People can share it, you can pin it to the feed, okay, on the top of the feed. turn off commenting, delete the post. What else I haven't covered? So they got the comments in here. People can add images and videos to the comments. They do have to log into your blog or sign up to your blog to leave a comment, and I haven't found a way to make everyone to give everyone the ability to comment yet, but if I do, I will update that video. What else? So another important thing is optimizing your page. Okay, so you can optimize your page settings and SEO. Okay, so you can give your blog, if you want to hide it from the menu, you can do so. Okay, if you don't want it to show on menu, you can make it the home page if you decide to. You can turn on caching, though I don't recommend it for the blog. You can change the layout, just leave it standard. Permissions, so if you want certain people to access some of your page, I would leave it as everyone. SEO, so you can change the title of the page, and again it shows you a preview. So this is for the blog. Okay, the description, the URL, if you want this to show on search engines or not. Obviously you want to. Social sharing, so when someone shares your page of the blog, how it will look on social media. So it's the preview of how it looks. You can add a title and a description as well as an image. And you've got advanced SEO in here, so if you want to play with that, you got the option to. And the same thing goes for the post, although it's a little bit different because it's under the blog. Okay, so you can't change everything, but you can change some things in here. Okay, so I think that's it. Yeah, I think the Wix blog is great and it offers a lot of customization. It's really great for SEO. And actually Wix has added an SEO plan. Okay, so you can input certain keywords that you want to target, and they tell you what to do, which is amazing, because if you don't know anything about SEO, then you just go to the SEO plan and just follow what they say, and it's really easy. You don't have to know anything, and it will help you rank on Google, which I think is one of the most important things when it comes to a blog. Yeah, I think it's great. You can move the location of the feed, okay, or of the post itself, wherever you want it to be on your page. So let's say I want to move it to here and put a sidebar in here. I can do that. I think it's great. I think Wix is very viable for blogging because of its customization and its SEO capabilities, and I recommend you try it. I mean, Wix has got a forever free plan, so you can play around with all the settings. You can even write all your blog posts that you want to release before you publish the website. So let's say you want to write 30 blog posts before you publish your website, you can do so on the free plan, and it won't cost you a penny. And it's not a trial, it's forever, okay, until you decide to upgrade. Okay, so sign up to a free Wix plan. I've got a link in the description, and whenever you feel you're ready, you can upgrade to a paid plan to get a custom domain for your website and remove the Wix ad. So when I click on preview, you will see there is like a Wix banner on the top. This is on the free version of Wix. But until you are ready to release your site, you can use it for free as much as you want to. Okay, so sign up in the description below, try it out, and let me know how it went for you. And if you like that video and it helped you out to make a decision, then give me a thumbs up. That really helps me out. If you want to see more videos from me, then subscribe to the channel and tick that notification bell so you don't miss any video from me. And if you have any questions or comments, then leave them in the comment section below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye guys, thanks for watching.